Beyoncé Collaborator speaks out about singer. Don't cross her. Oscar-winning production designer Hannah Beachler has shed light on her experiences working with Beyoncé and has warned that people should never cross her. Beachler, whose collaborations with Beyoncé includes the 2016 TV special and visual album Lemonade, took to Twitter on August 1 to say that while the star is kind and protective, she is not to be messed with. Grammy winner Beyoncé is currently in the middle of her Renaissance World Tour, from which several fan videos have been shared on social media, including one in which she was seen discreetly instructing her crew on stage while performing. Beachler, who won a Best Production Design Academy Award for her work on the 2018 hit Black Panther, weighed in on life behind the scenes with the star. Responding to a since-deleted Twitter post, she wrote, "Working with Beyoncé over the years, I have said this each and every time. It's not just on stage. She is tentacles of light, and those tentacles wrap you in power, love, and confidence. She is kind and protective, and she's a girl's girl. This is her presence daily." Beachler also shared her thoughts on Beyoncé's work ethic, while heaping praise on the Break My Soul singer's rapper and entrepreneur husband, Jay-Z. "She is a true mama to her babies too," Beachler added, "and she works, not to perfection, but until it's right. She is in love with her husband, and he's, a comedian and kind, in love with her, but be clear, don't cross her." When one Twitter user asked if Beachler's warning not to cross Beyoncé was an indication that the star is vindictive, the designer responded, "Under no circumstances. She has boundaries. She will give her kindness and love, and as with anyone you should hold that trust. She is a Virgo loyal. She is honestly a kind person, a real person, who sees and thinks of others. She uses her power to lift people." Beachler also told Twitter users how Beyoncé made special mementos for her crew after her documentary and concert movie Homecoming failed to win any of the 6 Emmy Awards for which it was nominated in 2019. Introducing the vignette as One Last Little Story, Beachler recounted, "When I started on Black is King and went to the LA offices, there was a bunch of little plastic Emmy Awards with handwritten names on them. They told me because they didn't win for Homecoming, they stayed up after and made everyone their own special one with the note." The posts received an overwhelmingly positive response from fans, one of whom wrote that working with Beyoncé is like the biggest accomplishment I can think of. "It is a moment," Beachler responded. "I will never ever forget it. I will always be honored to have had that experience. Hopefully again. She is brilliant and kind. I can't explain it, it's otherworldly. She was called to do what she does." However, there were a number of detractors, with one writing in response to Beachler's glowing words about Beyoncé, "We all sound like straight cult members." "No," Beachler wrote back, "just after working in an industry that treats people like asterisk, 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 a lot of the actors and writers strike. When you encounter someone who is the exception, it truly is life-altering. 2 people like that for me. Beyoncé and director Ryan Coogler. If you're not in that position, then no, you wouldn't understand." Seemingly unconvinced, the Twitter user insisted that Beachler's take sounded wild cultish, before taking aim at Beyoncé over her net worth. "There is not one billionaire that's a good person," they tweeted. "But that sounds like book learning, stuff you're not in the position to understand." "And you seem to understand being rude and mean," Beachler retorted. "You know nothing of her businesses or her life. Book learning? You need my several degrees. Sir, be blessed and stay gracious. Come out on these streets lately." Next rude comment is a block. Beyoncé's work ethic was on full display in a recent viral TikTok post that showed her calling on the help of a crew member in the most discreet of ways while performing on stage in Chicago in late July. In the clip, she appeared to be struggling with the heat and repeatedly signaling for a fan to be turned on in front of her. In the video, Beyoncé was sat on a podium on stage, singing the track 1+1 from her 2011 album 4. For more than half the video, she could be seen subtly directing her team and pointing to a fan in front of her. The captions on the clip read, "You, fan, now on bombastic side eye." Beyoncé even sang "Turn the Fan On" in a low register before getting into another verse. Eventually, the fan was turned on as Beyoncé signaled an OK to their team. Any artist.